Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here with some more Halloween makes. I've been really into creating for Halloween this year, even though I've been really busy trying to do other things, but I had to squeeze in every now and then something for Halloween. Anyway, I'm just going to start off. It's going to be a little long because of some of the things I made, but grab a cup of water, tea, coffee, whatever, and just enjoy. Maybe you'll pick up some ideas that you like along the way. So I'm going to start off with the easiest one. And the reason I'm showing you this, it wasn't the greatest make, but what I did think about it was that it shows you to use your die in another way. So I had purchased this die from Temu so long ago. It makes these little flower vase thingies. Excuse me. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to play with those and make them to Halloween. So that's what I did. So kind of look at your stuff and see how you can incorporate it into other things. I thought this would be cute, like, as an embellishment in a journal, or you could put it next to a haunted house or something. It's just kind of a cute little something to make. And it uses a die that you would normally not use for Halloween. So that's the first thing. The next thing I'll show you is a bead dangle. This is nothing hard to make. It's just a simple little bead dangle. And I used embroidery thread. I did a tutorial with Christian on a live a long time ago on how to do this. And basically you just thread your beads and you put a knot wherever you want the beads to stop, and then you continue. And you always make sure to put something at the bottom to cover up the hole of the bead so it won't fall through. And that's that. It make a cute little addition for your journals or whatnot, and it's very simple to make. Along that lines, I took these keychains from Dollar Tree, and they had black ones, so I grabbed them. They have these at Hobby Lobby, but I didn't see black. So I just took one and I decided to turn it into a cute little keychain. And to tell you, I don't have vinyl, so I don't use vinyl, but this is sticker paper. So yes, it'll come off, or I could Mod Podge it on there and it would stay, but just in case you don't have vinyl or don't do that, you can use sticker paper. And for this one, I used a boo word from this die. I think this was KS Craft, the boo right there. And then I used some little ghost from a set from Temu, which has all these little ghosts on it right here. So that's a Temu die. And then I made the little bead dangle. Again, I used baker's twine for this one. These are great when you don't want to pull out your tools and the metal stuff and all that. It's just easier to do these. So that's that. And then on the back, I used a skeleton, and that die is also from Temu. I picked up a set of dancing skeletons, and I just cut them on the sticker paper and stuck them down. So think about doing things like that. Simple, simple. Okay. The next one is a die from Temu as well. And I believe actually, yeah, this one is from Temu. It's a camera, Polaroid camera. And you may have seen this because I did enter this into Tony Craft Purge's challenge. So you may have seen it there. So I made a couple. This is one that I made, and I used some washi tape. Basically, it's a little fence die that I have, which it's probably here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's also from Temu, a little fence die, so I used that. And the bats were cut out of this. I use this one a lot because I love all the little elements, the cat there, the bats, the spiders. It has just a lot of cute things in there to use. So that's that one. And then I made another one, and it's this one here. This is similar to the one I sent Tony. I did Happy Halloween on this one. These do remove, so you can, play with them or whatever. You can stick them down and glue them in place. That spider web again is from this little witch set right here. They have that web right there. And yeah, that's that. So simple, simple. The next one is a die from, this was when I was designing for Panalisa on AliExpress. They had this film frame paper clip set. It comes with all kinds of little office supply things in there. And I used that to make a little clipboard. And I thought it came out so cute. I did some stamping in the background, which if you saw the other embellishment video, I explained about doing that with a smoky gray ink instead of black, so it just kind of doesn't pop out too much. And then the bats were from that witch die that I shared with you. That's a die cut from Dollar Tree. I just stamped this from a stamp set, handmade flower. And this die in the background, I don't have it out here, but it was a 4-piece set, and it just was those signs that look raggedy. So I thought that was super cute. And if you look closely, there's a bat and a spider right here. And those I want to show you what they came from so that you can be on the lookout if that's something that interests you. I was at Dollar General and I saw these and I thought, why not? So they glow in the dark. If I want them dead, those are going to glow in the dark. But they had a lot of variety on here, and you get 2 sheets in this. So these are super cute to use when you just want to add a little something something somewhere. And they did have them at Dollar Tree as well. I found these. The ones from Dollar General were better. They had more designs and bigger sheets for the price of $1, so it was less than Dollar Tree. But anyhow, that is that one. And then the next one I'm going to share with you. This is not my idea. It is from Jennifer. She is the Craft Patch on Instagram and I believe on YouTube as well. She showed these popsicle stick things that she made, and she did them for Christmas and Halloween, and I just had to. So basically, you just glue popsicle sticks together and make this little stand. Now, I must tell you, it's easier to paint the sticks before you glue them together. That's my first tip, because it's very hard to do black, white, black, white, black, white, which is what I did, and I had to keep going back and cleaning it up. But and also, it's easier to spray paint if you have the colors you want. I did some black ones in spray paint. They were so much easier, let me tell you. So anyway, basically all I did was, this is a digital. I added some handmade flowers. I stamped that. I added a foam little bat there on some acetate so he'd fly above. The spider is from where is he from? I know the this one is the spider web. And then the spider, he came from this set from, I believe this was also from AliExpress with BB Craft, I believe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is BB Craft. They have a cute little spider in here, and I just love him. I use him for a lot of things. So that's where that came from. And yeah, and that makes a cute little embellishment. And I hand cut this. I have a punch that does little bows, and there you go. Super, super cute. And I did make more, I just didn't finish them. And I have some for fall as well, so I may get to those at some point. But for now, I just wanted to share that. That's so darling. I think it's so cute. Okay, next. Dollar Tree had these cups that came out this year, and I bought a pack of them. And they also came with these popcorn boxes if you found them. But I'm only using this to show. Today, I just wanted to show you how they came. And I turned one into a little treat box, if you will, right here. So you can see it's nothing fancy, but I did add some pipe cleaner to there. I put some shred in there, threw some candy, a felt bat on a straw back there. This rosette comes from Lori. She's creating for fun. She makes these adorable rosettes, and she'll make them for you if you special order them from her. And I added a bat from a ring, and there you go, a little table favor that you can give at a kid's party or whatever. You can put better treats in there. It's just for the camera. I just wanted to do that. So let me set that there. And in the same thing, I took one of the treat containers and I decided to smush it. I cut the circle out of the bottom, and I smushed it, and I created a pocket with it. So I basically cut the bottom out and glued along the bottom edge. And then I just added the rosette. This is a die cut from Poppy. And I love these little ghosts. They're one of my favorites. I don't know that you can find this anymore, but I love it. So I have that. A die cut doily. I stamped the word boo. The pen is from Dollar Tree, that orange one right there. And these little booklets were from Dollar Tree. They just have paper inside. Put a tag, a felt ghost, a little ball there just for that, and a pumpkin pick. And then I made this with a straw and some crepe paper, just a little witch's broom to add in there for some cuteness. And there you go. You have a fast, easy project. So you can make a bunch of these in no time, just because they're so easy to do. Okay, next, I showed this on Instagram, so you may have seen it already. I just want to share it with those of you, excuse me, who are on my YouTube channel. These frames come from Dollar Tree, and when I saw it, it looked like a ghost, so I turned it into a ghost. And here you go. Isn't that so adorable? I hand cut this out of cardstock. I just put some eyes and blush on the cheeks. The bat comes from the witch's set I've shown you, that cute little spider. And then I hand cut this and die cut the letters for Boo. And it is a frame, so it does stand. You can use it for your home decor. And I think it is super, super cute and fun. Fun little project to have simply made, honestly. The next one I'm going to share with you is this one. It's using this die from Maddie's Crafting Joy, and it makes a pocket for your journals, and it also comes with a layering piece if you want to get that. And they have this particular project as a sample on their website, so I just recreated it because I wanted to share that with you. And this is what I made. So I added some ribbon on some tags that are in this back pocket right here, and really cute. And I used a bat from Dollar Tree and ring, added some little cut parts in here. There's another one that keeps going down in there. I got to put it the long way so it won't fall in. The word spells, and then some ghosts here in this pocket, so really cute, the word boo, and just some little bats scattered around. And there you go, a quick little project. I did have to, just so you know, I had to cut a back piece out because this die, it doesn't have a back piece like this, so I just did that and then glued the pocket onto it. So super cute little fun project. Next, I've shown these before because I made them for Thanksgiving probably last year. And these are envelopes that you make little pockets from. And you simply take a letter-sized envelope, which is about to here, and you fold it up, which is the pocket that you see here. You trim off a little bit at the top there, a little bit at the top there, and then you get a pocket here and a pocket here. You can make two pockets if you slit that little end open of the envelope, but I didn't. I just glued it down and used that as the pocket. So I did some sewing. I did add a bow on there. This is from Michael's, and it has, I just used 2 colors of paper, so you don't even need the stamp really that comes with this set. You can just get away with using the die. And then I just glued on some stamp thing here, a handmade flower. These little pieces, I have this here for a reason, just to show you that's from Dollar Tree. And you can cut those off and make little embellishment pieces for your projects, which is super cute. I have a tiny little spider and then some tags there. This can hold a Hershey bar or something like that, so I would probably do that later. But I did sew on them doilies. I did my stitching, so you can make these as elaborate as you want or as simple. And then I also made another one, which is this one here, which I think is so cute. And this one I used a bow from Temu. It came with this frame. It's the bow in the background there. I think that's such a cute bow. I used some ghosts, and they were from a set from Temu as well. And it's these right here. And then the house that you see there was a Tim Holtz house. I just pieced it together. And so a googly eye, a little foamy spider, some diamond dots. There's one of those nail tattoo thingies right there. Super cute, just a super cute little project. This one I didn't put anything on the back, so you could technically glue these into a book or something if you chose to do that. Man, I had so much stuff here and I'm not done. Okay, let's go into the next thing. It was a mini book that I made, and this is following a tutorial by Little Hot Tamale here on YouTube. And I have made one of these before, but I'm just going to show you how this one came together. It's super cute. I made the French here and glued all these doodads. I'm not going to try to go into too much detail because there's a lot to show. But there's a tag here, a long tag in that pocket with some tulle that I have. So it's got little doodads. This little envelope can open. You can put something in there if you choose. And then this one opens, and you have a little pocket here that houses some tags and some layering done at the bottom, a little banner. You can see there. This one is a pocket, little rosette that I made. And then you turn it, and there's another pocket here. I made this with a cupcake liner thingy and some paper and a bottle cap, little circle embellishment. Then you have a belly band here. And what's so fun about this is that it opens up. It's an accordion style. So you can display this in your home if you choose to. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And then when you turn it over, you have this here. And this one, I have this here to hold that closed, and there's a little tag in that pocket. This keeps the flap here from flapping. So as you can see, there's a thing here, and then it drops down, little tuck spot. And then you just hold it back with this little clip here, so it won't flap down. And then the next one is this page right here, and a pocket right here. I didn't put anything in this. Oh, it got squished. My little rosette got squished. Oh well, I'll fix it later. And then you're back to the cover. So you have two sides that you can extend out and display at your home, which is super cute. So that was that. That was a lot of fun to make. And then, oh my goodness, I'm running out of room. And then the next project I'm going to share with you, I made a 3D shadow box. We Are Makers made a board for this, but I just made it myself. You can find tutorials all over YouTube. This is a die I showed in the previous video. I don't have it out here. There's those greenery things, some handmade flowers. That's the Tim Holtz house that you saw earlier. The little fence die that I shared with you earlier. I don't see it. Here it is. The fence die right here. The little puppy ghosts are there, and one of them he's hanging on fish wire. And I backed the house with yellow just so that it would look like the lights were on. The trees were also from this Tim Holtz one, if you're looking. And I just cut two, one in gray and one in black, and offset them a little bit so the trees would stand out. And this is just so adorable. I think you could just use it as a display piece in your home. So yeah, that was that. And then finally, my last project, I believe, is another one similar to this, only this one is a card and a gift holder. And I love the way this came out. So I made the box the same as following a video. Die cut pieces, put some sequins on here. And then I just put paper on the edge and nothing at the back. This will then come out, and there's a place, I'm going to show you that in a moment, but there's a place back here that you can make a pocket and a gift card. So that's just a piece of ribbon I glued down, and it holds the gift card. So that's really a nice way to give someone something. And then the card portion is this right here, and you simply open it up, and these are just digital images, digital paper that I've used. And when you open it up, you have a shadow box in there with my dancing skeletons that I showed you earlier. This is a word die from, I'm not sure who, KS Craft or something. A banner across the top with handmade flowers. And then you can write your little notes here, or you don't necessarily have to stamp this. You could put a piece of paper and write your note, or if you didn't want to, you could also put a paper at the back and write your note on there for the recipient. So it's just a cute, simple little project to share with your friends. And I did not come up with this idea. It was by someone from Italy, and she speaks Italian, and I tried to follow her tutorial. So if you guys want, I can, not now because I have to get ready for simple stories, but I can do a tutorial at some point to show how to make this, because it's so simple and so cute. such a cute way to gift something to someone, and then they can use this as a display in their home as well. So that's my show and tell of everything I've made. I think I'm Halloweened out now. I think I'm done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having fun with all your Halloween crafting, and until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.